The next figure we're going to take a look at in Mezco's Round 1 Destroy All Monsters set is Rodan. Well, which, yes, this is obviously still based on the 1960s design of Rodan. Let's go over with Sculpt and Paint. Sculpt and Paint looks absolutely bonkers because, as you guys can see, the face, if it would actually focus in, come on, focus. So focus. Okay, there we go. It looks amazing. The spray on the beak looks really awesome, and still kept out with the bottom of the beak too. The tongue's pretty well painted, a little scuffed up in there, but I mean that's all right. Probably actually it's effect because I know these suits actually do get dirty, especially when they're filming. Well, I think there's hair or something. Eyes look pretty well painted, a little derped, but I mean, again, Showa era suits were not really the best at preventing derped suits. Derped eyes, I mean. The spray on the horns, I don't know, okay, I really gotta just start talking properly. The horns look pretty good. Like the nice spray that they've got, nice gradients. And overall, I think that the claws, too, look really well painted. I will say that they looked a little puffy. They look like really boxing. Was it like this in the movie? It's been a while since I last seen Destroy All Monsters. Here we have some nice weathering effect on the wings. Kind of give them like a folded look and really captures the suit well. I'm really in love with this, honestly. I like the different colors and shading going on. Just kind of gives like, I didn't mean knock that over. Gives off like nice detail work, and it just looks so phenomenal. And the chest spikes look pretty well too. Obviously the bottom of them is as well painted, but from the here, which is where you're going to primarily be looking at Rodan, you're not going to be viewing him from here unless you're some nasty pervert. That looks pretty good. And then the back, obviously, you know, continues that very well. Very well. Here we have some nice detail, like nice streak. And the toes look pretty well too. Bottom of the feet look pretty well. We have the peg holes, which again, you probably already know what those are about. Nice 3 toes, obviously with the back toe and the diamond-shaped tail. And you guys might have realized I've been carrying this figure the whole time. Well, that's only because he can't actually stand on his own. I would do that thing where I would just let the figure fall and for comical effect, but this thing was pricey, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, what you actually get as a way to help him stand is a, well, stand. It's a bit different than Godzilla's. We'll get to the other hole. Giggity. Obviously, you know, you just peg it into the foot, and then, bada bing, bada boom, you have Rodan standing. For some reason at an angle. I think it's probably because of the placement of the feet. Oh, it's definitely because of the placement of the feet. But there you go. Rodan standing on the base. But what's one of Rodan's signature abilities? Right here. Literally, like, so wide. I think I forgot to do the articulation section, but don't worry, we'll get into that. Plus, you probably already know what to expect, anywho. Well, Rodan can obviously fly, right? Unfortunately, this guy doesn't come with anything to help him fly. Just kidding. He comes with a... Do I seriously have to... He comes with the poorly named crotch cradle. It's back, ladies and gents. Alright, I think you put it like that. And then, is it like that? Okay, how do you put this again? Sorry, this is all... Okay, yes. You're supposed to have these two parts of it facing forward, and then, or at least in the direction that you can, and then that cradles Rodan in the crotch chest spike region, and now Rodan's flying. But wait, Rodan's still looking down. Wasn't he looking straight forward when he flies? Well, yes, because he comes with an alternate head. Now, the important thing to know is that Mezco was planning to include a third head that would have just been a default mouth closed head. But I think that that would have been probably a cooler, really cool to package all three. So to put it on, all you just simply do is, sorry if you hear noise in the background, my dogs are going nuts. And then boom, Rodan is flying in the air, ready to dive bomb and take out Ghidorah, presumably. So yes, with the combination of the stand and crotch cradle, you can recreate his flying pose. Now we can finally start talking about articulation, which, 5 points. Here we have articulation at the head, and yes, it does work when you have the normal head on, so don't worry about losing any posability. You shockingly have rotations at the wings, because I didn't think that they would include it, thought they would like include a hinge or something, and rotations at the feet. So overall, pretty standard posability, but I like the little package. Altogether, Rodan's pretty cool. You can do a lot with them, but just do keep in mind that at the end of the day, this is, delicate, so I would recommend just keeping this guy on a shelf and just not touching him, probably for the rest of the year, if I'm being honest.